It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. This side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in and they are already close to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds Kupp once more. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They got 21 yards on the play, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on! Touchdown in his arms! It slips through. 2nd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd down, looking for options. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Trying to get it with the option. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Again to throw on second. Finds the in route complete. He's still going at the 30. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play.
And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Drive starts with an option, right side. Makes a cut to the and he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Hey, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field and find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I think that'll be the last time he totes it.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
29-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he can escape no longer. They roam over and bring him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 19-yard line.
Makes the handoff. Now to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down. strong for him here. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. They're going to try and throw it here. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches. Back to throw now. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
They think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They'll throw it. On the left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. The Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First and 10, they're going to throw. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Pass play now. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Rams' 22-yard line.
They'll go play action. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Working now from the gun. isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.